The average American household has over $38,000 in personal debt, with credit card debt alone accounting for nearly $1 trillion nationwide. This staggering number is not just a statistic, it's a symptom of a much larger issue, a widespread lack of financial literacy that affects millions of people worldwide. The consequences of this ignorance are far-reaching, from foreclosure and bankruptcy to a lifetime of living paycheck to paycheck. The effects of financial illiteracy can be seen in countries like Greece, where a massive debt crisis in 2009 led to widespread austerity measures, including pension cuts and tax hikes, affecting over 10 million people. In the United States, the 2008 housing market crash led to over 9 million families losing their homes, with many more struggling to make ends meet. The real-world consequences of not understanding how money works are devastating, from the single mother working multiple jobs to make ends meet, to the retiree who's seen their life savings dwindled by inflation and poor investment choices. So why does nobody teach you about money, and who benefits from your ignorance? The answer lies in a complex web of interests and motivations. On one hand, the financial industry benefits greatly from people's lack of understanding, as they can charge higher fees and interest rates on loans and credit cards. Banks and financial institutions make billions of dollars in profits every year, often at the expense of their customers. On the other hand, governments and educational institutions also play a role in perpetuating financial illiteracy. In many countries, personal finance is not taught in schools, and even when it is, the curriculum is often watered down or inadequate. This lack of education leaves people vulnerable to exploitation and manipulation by financial institutions. The reasons for this lack of education are complex, but one major factor is the influence of special interest groups and lobbyists. The financial industry has a powerful lobby that works to shape legislation and regulations in their favor. This can include everything from deregulation of the financial sector to the creation of complex financial instruments that are difficult for ordinary people to understand. As a result, many people are left feeling overwhelmed and powerless when it comes to managing their finances. They may feel forced to rely on financial advisors or planners who often have their own interests at heart, rather than the best interests of their clients. Another factor is the way that financial information is presented to the public. The mainstream media often focuses on sensational stories and headlines, rather than providing in-depth analysis and education. This can create a culture of fear and misinformation, where people are more likely to make impulsive decisions based on emotions rather than facts. Furthermore, the financial industry often uses complex jargon and technical terms to obfuscate the truth and make their products seem more appealing. This can create a sense of mystique and exclusivity around financial knowledge, making it seem like only experts can truly understand how money works. However, the truth is that managing your finances is not rocket science. With the right education and resources, anyone can learn to take control of their money and make informed decisions. This includes understanding basic concepts like budgeting, saving, and investing, as well as more advanced topics like tax planning and retirement planning. By taking the time to learn about personal finance, individuals can avoid common pitfalls like debt and financial exploitation, and build a more secure and prosperous future for themselves and their families. One of the most important steps in taking control of your finances is to understand the concept of compound interest. This is the idea that your money can earn interest on top of interest, creating a snowball effect that can help your savings grow exponentially over time. By starting to save and invest early and avoiding high-interest debt, individuals can harness the power of compound interest to achieve their long-term financial goals. Additionally, by learning about different types of investments, such as stocks, bonds, and real estate, people can create a diversified portfolio that is tailored to their individual needs and risk tolerance. Ultimately, the key to financial freedom is education and empowerment. By taking the time to learn about personal finance and investing, individuals can break free from the cycle of debt and financial exploitation. They can create a more secure and prosperous future for themselves and their families, and avoid the pitfalls of financial ignorance. As the old saying goes, knowledge is power, and when it comes to money, this could not be more true. By educating ourselves and others about personal finance, we can create a brighter financial future for everyone. The next time you hear someone say that managing money is too complicated or that they're not good with numbers, Remember that financial literacy is not just a skill, but a right. It's a right that has been denied to millions of people around the world, often intentionally, and it's time to take it back.